We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox. Heath Fillmyer will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300. Really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Into the box now, Danny Bosch. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fillmyer, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Fastball well outside. Benintendi, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out of the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. J.D. Martinez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Left side. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Bosch at second with 2 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting first, the second baseman, Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Rafael Devers, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball inside.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
2-2's the count.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he takes ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runner goes for second. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
1-2 the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Anderson Miller, and he fouls this one off. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Devers trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Royal strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Danny Bosch. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. It's ball one. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Miller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bubba Starling.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Starling, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
high in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Benintendi coming up. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Starling is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Here comes the first pitch. Off.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In is Jorge Soler. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll check in here at 256 with 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. This year against right-handed pitching, Bradley brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. So far this season, Bradley is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Starling going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Bosch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Bosch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's ball 1. The 1-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Franco is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Anderson Miller, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Miller is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Striding in, Rafael Devers. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Starling is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Dozier will put it away for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Bubba Starling. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
Order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Third.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jake Kalish is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 74.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. This is in the air to right. Soler is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Merrifield has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Starling is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 2-0. With Merrifield next to hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. To the left side, but it's well foul. Locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Michael Franco. Ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter, 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance? Ryan O'Hearn. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. That's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Anderson Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Bubba Starling. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Starling is under it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's popped up. Mondesi, he's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the speed threat, Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got to hurry. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
The batter, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Bradley moving in, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez wins for the league best 15th time and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Heath Fillmyer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.